Today we're taking a look at a monster recruit in the 2023 recruiting class, and that is none other than 5-star corner Cormani McClain. The 6'1.5", 165-pound corner is the best player in Florida, the top cornerback in the country, and the third best player in the class of 2023. So real quick, I want to let you know, I hope you're having a super blessed day. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a like and also hit that subscribe button because we are on the road to 300K. And if this is not the first video of mine you've come across, you're going to want to stick around because we'll be dropping fire like this all the time. And now let's take a look and see what the best cornerback in the entire country is looking like on the field. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see what the nation's best corner is looking like on the field. Hey, there's been some ridiculously good corner talent coming out of the high school ranks recently. I mean, we had Travis Hunter last year. We had Derek Stingley a couple years before that. Way to undercut that. Hold up a second. Way to undercut that. He played that so perfectly. Stayed patient, stayed on the outside, and then boom, as soon as he sees it, has more than enough closing speed to cut underneath that and then show off the wheels. Just get out of there. But yeah, no, there's been a lot of really good corner talent, which makes sense because I feel like receivers have been going through this route running renaissance is what I like to call it, where you got everybody trying to be, ooh, give me that. You got all these young receivers really focusing on route running, and so in turn, if there's a receiver renaissance, that means there's also probably going to be a corner renaissance too, because the receivers can't be the only ones getting better. It has to be the corners as well. And you got all these just locked down man on man, throw them on an island corners who can simply just cover. Like they can simply cover. They're not scheme based. They can play zone. They can play man. They can play whatever you need them to, and they're just there. Bro, he is literally painting this kid, bro. Like literally, he is on that dude like paint on a wall. And then he's got more. And then he's got more than enough speed to take it to the crib every single time. Pick that up. Break. Come on, man. What you doing? Just don't even throw it to that side of the field. You're just gonna take an L every time. Got him at some receiver too. Dip on him. Yeah, no, this kid, he can flat out fly. Cameraman, can we keep up? Put the camera on the tripod, my boy. Got him, yup, got him. Hey, that safety sat on it well, but then just, got him. You gotta play that better. That's not no push off, are you kidding? That was just terrible coverage. Bro, this has to be one, I know we're looking at him as a corner, but as a receiver, this has to be one of my favorite releases. The walk him down, boom, nope, got him. Like you're just waiting just to get exposed. Stays patient. Yeah, this kid, he is just a natural covered corner. Honestly, this is one of those guys. At 165, you want to see him bulk up just a little bit, just so he can, really like bump and run with the 200+ pound receivers. You get him up to 175, 180, somewhere around there. That'll be more than enough size. Yeah, I was about to say, look like he landed on that wrong. But yeah, no. Once you get him up to 175, 180, which he could do that come his sophomore, junior year once he's in college. This dude is going to be a nightmare for receivers. I mean, to me, like for all my young corners out there, if you want to get better, you have to learn to be patient. Like for example, most of y'all play Fortnite, or most of y'all play some type of battle royale. When is the time that you get really good? When you're afraid of getting shot. Like when you stop being afraid of getting attacked out of nowhere, and you like can be calm as soon as you get somebody drops on you. That's when you get a lot better. As a corner, it's the same thing. Once you stop being afraid of getting burned over the top every single time, and you can just play your game, keep the guy in front of you, not be so afraid that he's gonna just throw an 80-yard bomb. That was a great block. Throw some 80-yard bomb over the top of you, and you can really just play patient, play smart. Man, you're gonna be out there making plays. You're gonna be out there just blanketing receivers, and receivers gonna be throwing fits because they can't get off of your coverage. Oh, got it. Yo, you played yourself. Absolutely played yourself. I mean, again, just look at this. This is the perfect example. He's not bailing early. He waits until the very last second, and then boom, great recovery speed, phenomenal recovery speed. I mean, again, stays nice and low, has a real back pedal. He's not just doing that little jump skip that I see a lot of y'all do. A lot of y'all just be just like kind of like hopping into your back pedal. He really has a pure back pedal, opens up the hips, runs with the guy, and then undercuts it at the last second. Oh, I thought he had her right here. Yo, yeah, that closing speed is nutty. Also, look at something right here. A lot of you guys would see this slant and you would close down on it too quickly. But this is where I see a lot of y'all get beat. A lot of the corners I've been seeing, like especially the young corners, they get burned on double moves so easily because they're so aggressive. They're always looking for a pick. They always feel like, if I don't get interceptions, I'm not gonna get offers. Like, hey, pass breakups, just being in the right position, like those things translate for your film too. Look at how as soon as he breaks, he takes pretty much the same angle as this guy because he knows that he can run through the route when he needs to. He's not taking this ultra shallow angle where he's trying to meet the guy before he even catches the ball. Like, you want to open up at the same angle as the guy and then trust in your speed to be able to close on that receiver. Because it's going to give you the room necessary that if he does run a double move, you're not right up on him and then he can just swim over the top of you. Like, this is coming from a former receiver. Like, that's the easiest way to beat corners is just wait until you get right up on their toes and then just break at the very last second. But if they never fall for the break and they give you too much space, as soon as you try to make that move, you're just running the route right back into them. Yeah, no, Cormani McClain, there's a reason why he's one of the top players in the country. I mean, this dude, he is just an absolute blanket out there. Ultra patient, got the bunnies, got the speed, has the swagger, the confidence. He could literally do it all. I always have a hard time ranking corners so highly in high school simply because most teams are smart and they're just simply not going to throw it to them, so they don't really get a whole lot of film. Like, I remember, I want to say Sam McCall had that. No, it wasn't Sam McCall. I think it was Sam McCall. One of the more recent corners, like, he literally had like 4 passes thrown to him, like thrown to his side of the field the entire season. And so it's hard to always rank guys like that, but you're getting a lot of your tape based off of what they're doing at camps. And he plays for SFE, which, if you guys don't know about SFE, they kind of them, and he's been just blanketing dudes this whole 7-on-7 season. So that is what the top cornerback in the country and the 3rd best recruit nationally, Cormani McClain, is looking like on the field. Like I said, this dude plays corner fundamentally just almost perfectly. I mean, he really, again, I cannot stress the importance of being patient as a corner. As a receiver, you're taught to always wait until the last second, look for the ball at the last second, shoot your hands at the last second. You're always trying to confuse the DB. As a DB, you just have to be patient. Yeah, are there going to be some times where, the receiver just, they convert the first down? Yeah, but you don't need to be perfect. You just need to stop the big plays. And normally when you are patient, the more patient you are, the more the receiver has to speed up what they're doing. Because as a corner, you have all day to cover the receiver. As a receiver, you only have 2 to 3 seconds to make the play. And that's how Cormani plays. He plays off. He runs with receivers. He doesn't run at receivers. He gives the receivers enough space to make them think that they're open, and the quarterback enough space to think that they're open, and then he closes on it because he trusts in his speed. He trusts in his ability to know that he can close on that. He can close on that gap. He could break up the pass. He can either break it up or get a pick. Again, as a corner, you don't always need to get the interception to feel like you made a big play. Pass breakups are just as effective as interceptions. Like, they really are. Like, the same thing for all my defensive players. A quarterback hurry sometimes is just as effective as a sack. Don't always be looking for the home run play. Look for the consistent plays and the interceptions will come to you. Alrighty, I already know that y'all enjoyed this video, so leave this video a like. Also comment down below any other plays that y'all want me to take a look at. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications. We are on the road to 300K. And with all that being said, I love and appreciate all y'all. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.